Hello, my beautiful Mystic Tribe. Welcome to your weekly Mystic. This is for August the 2nd through August the 8th of 2021. Many blessings to you all. This is our collective reading. It's a forecast for the week's energy Monday through Sunday, and it is the energy of magnifying the positive as we use our energy to create our reality. It's important to realize that the way that you look at an outcome of something makes all the difference in what it truly is. So your perception of it makes the difference. And when you realize you have power in the power of perception, and you can manifest what you believe to be true for you, that's when the big, wonderful life event things start to happen. So, in that beautiful energy, let's begin. If you would like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com, where you'll also see the Royal Mystic Fall Equinox Retreat, scheduled for September 18th, Galveston, Texas, Moody Gardens Hotel. You can register live or you can register via Zoom. You have all the options available. I hope to see you there. It's going to be an amazing gathering, and I can't wait to share energy with you all in the same place. So here we go. Well, that's not too bad of a start here with the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. Hello. So the Queen of Cups is the energy of being very much in a place of looking forward, deliberately understanding the storms that come will pass, and we will proceed forward no matter what. We always have to keep moving forward. That is our life's mission, is not to be stagnant and to keep on keeping on. We make adjustments and do what we have to do to keep moving forward. And as we do, because we never give up, we end up reaping the benefit. And this is the Ten of Pentacles. Take hold of what the universe has for you. Just because the ride might get bumpy doesn't mean the reward is less. And sometimes it actually makes you try harder. Therefore, you can actually bring more than you would have had you just been coasting along and everything would have been smooth, right? When we have to take action, we kind of put our muscle into it to make sure that we get that effort moving forward. So here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides. This is beautiful. Gods and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You are always welcome and very appreciated. The reason why that was so beautiful is because you had the Ten of Pentacles here with the Queen of Cups here. When I cut the cards a second time, you had the Queen who had advanced with the Ten of Swords behind her. That means the fear and the feeling of being overwhelmed and under attack and being bombarded with negativity is over. Just like that Ten of Pentacles is the end of lack, the Ten of Swords is the end of fear, toxic energy, negative people, negative experiences. That's the close of that cycle. So it literally was the definition of the storm has passed. That was an amazing confirmation. Just had to make that really specifically understood because that was a big deal. I'm happy to see that. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday energy. And we have the Four of Swords as our underlier, which is simply a reminder that you are in charge of making sure you refill your vitality, take good care of yourself, eat good food, get enough sleep. Listen, I had a weird sleep schedule during this whole last year and a half. I'm now back on track and feeling more myself. And I know for a lot of us, we kind of floundered there for a little bit because of all the craziness that was going on in the world. But this is ultimately, no one can do this but you, right? This is where we have to be. And if you've had something happen, allow yourself to fully recover before you start jumping up and trying to, I know we all get anxious, and once you've actually got something moving, you don't want to lose momentum. I get that, but not at the expense of yourself, okay? That's all this means, is make sure you take proper care of you so that you can get back out there. All right, so our underlier here is the Page of Swords, and this is the energy of being informed or given the information you need exactly when you need it. So very, very good confirmation. Here we go. I hope you all are enjoying the summer. It is now getting super hot here in Texas. August is here. It's only the 1st of August. It's Sunday while I'm recording this here, and it is blazing hot. Just looking outside makes my eyebrow sweat. Here we go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend energy, Saturday, Sunday. And the underlier here is a beautiful energy of the Sagittarius Major Arcana, Temperance. Temperance is the universe working behind the scenes as Archangel Uriel, creating divine alchemy as she brings synchronicity and absolutely makes everything go with the flow. So when I tell you the universe is conspiring in your favor, we're talking about all the universe, not just one thing. So it's a beautiful energy. We love that. It means it just blooms naturally. You don't feel jarred by it or upset by it. Ambition. I am ambitious and do not procrastinate or waste time being negative. Now, I just want to make one clarification because I got an immediate hit when I was reading it. So while I'm doing this, I'm getting conversation happen. So it's like I have an open channel so there's another conversation happening around me by my guides. When I say they say, that I'm talking about my guides. So what I'm getting is they're not talking about this being procrastination, okay? Intentionally not doing something or putting it off or wasting time, that's different than recovering and healing and restoring yourself. So do not misunderstand. It is necessary to have time to heal, to have time to meditate, to have time. This is where you get your ideas. You have to feed your connection to Source with the time you spend with Source. Your relationship with your higher self is what fosters the communication. If I didn't do this as much, I wouldn't be so in tune. But I do it every day, multiple times a day, and I'm very, very connected. I too can get in a place where I let my body get in a place of not, being very much in a place of not getting enough sleep, not eating good food. If I eat something that's too sugary, because I don't eat sugar anymore, it now physically makes me sick. So that's the things you have to understand, is there are things in your life that you shouldn't do because it's not good for you. And one of them is, don't allow yourself to overextend yourself and burn the candle to both ends where you've now exhausted yourself. You can do that very easily. So that's what they wanted to really emphasize with this card. Ambition is important, and you must be in a place of having some drive behind you to get things done. But don't do it at your own expense. I hope that makes it very clear. So we have flow. Flow is the energy of riches flow into my life in many ways and from many directions. Remember, I receive abundance from sources known and unknown. That is part of what the temperance energy is about. You just don't know where the blessing is going to come from, but being in the energy of receiving all blessings means that you won't miss one while you're focusing on something else. And let's see what our crystal energy is today. Trust. Pre-night, and this is trust. This is the energy of allowing yourself to be in the flow and knowing that the universe is going to help you and guide you and bring all the blessings in and all the assistance in through people and circumstances. You don't have to be able to know what that is to receive. So just be open and be in a place of receiving. Fruit of life. So this is the ultimate energy, the spheres of knowledge. You see these silver rings that are on top of, it's like another layer, almost like, it reminds me of armor, chain metal, because that's kind of the whole pretense of it. It's an energetic chain metal, right? So bringing in all the flower of life as the cocoon stage, that's the circle leaves. Now we're into, you got the flower, the fruit. That's the knowledge that comes in, is the end result. You have the egg, the flower, and the fruit. Yeah, that's it. So being in the energy of the spheres of knowledge is where we start to gain more wisdom through our own experiences. Part of getting knowledge is living, right? You have to be in a place of actually doing things and being open to new experiences. Growth is mandatory because you can't just stay in the same place. So here we go. Let's see what Monday's energy is. I know y'all are just raring to go. Well, that's a nice start. Here's the Hierophant. This is being welcomed in, being told yes to whatever in the world is coming in your favor. This is the energy of being very much in a place of being accepted and being told, we welcome you in, we want you to join our beautiful energy. And it releases you from the blocked energy of the Tower. And the Tower is literally being struck by lightning. So it's intentional by the universe to knock this down. And it's going to release you from the feeling of being in a place of either being captured and held in a rut, or that something you just can't get around, whatever the obstacle is. Well, this is the breakthrough moment, because that Tower coming down is opening the doorway for you here with this Hierophant. So Monday's energy is the Tower and the Hierophant. The Hierophant's also the Taurus Major Arcana, if that matters to anyone. But this is the energy here. So Monday's energy is literally moving things that need to get out of your way so you can have what you need. And we have the Eight of Wands, which is beautiful energy, a very fast-moving communication. It can be negotiation. It can also mean air travel for some people. Very charged energy, so it is a positive source energy with the Five of Pentacles. Now, when we get the Five of Pentacles, this is where we kind of start to pick apart stuff, and because if we haven't gotten the information we're waiting for, sometimes we get in our heads too much and we think, oh, it must not be going to happen. They haven't called me. They should have called me by now. Oh God, I hope they call me. And we start to get, it's there. It's just not, they're not ready to notify you yet because it's not fully formed. And we have to be patient. As soon as it's available for you, you will be notified. So this is where you just got to hang in there in faith. So the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands is Tuesday's energy. Wednesday's energy is where you feel like you're finally engaged. Okay, so the Ace of Wands from the Eight of Wands. Sorry. We had the Eight, now it's the Ace. The Ace is the energy of being charged and feeling very excited and passionate. And whether it's a relationship or a new project, it's a beautiful thing. And the reason I mentioned relationship, because sometimes this means a new passionate event in your life. So the Ace of Wands does stand for work, but the fiery passion can stand for a relationship, because this is the Nine of Cups. This is your heart's desire being granted. So whatever it is, job or new wonderful relationship, this is the energy of getting exactly what you want and the universe saying yes to it. So it's very content and happy and celebratory. There doesn't have to be a job. You could be accepted into a program, some kind of thing like that. And Thursday's energy. There's Temperance again. Sagittarius Major Arcana showing up. You can see really well what she's doing here. So this is the fire of life, the source of energy. Okay, and she's keeping it. Archangel Uriel, also the Sagittarius Major Arcana of the deck. But temperance means being patient so that the universe can do this alchemy So she's pulling water from the fire, putting it in another cup. So that cup's kind of hot. This one's more chill because it's bluish gray. And then you've got the little pixie dust that comes from that. She's putting this down in your life to allow everything to kind of, she's sprinkling the seeds of prosperity and the things you want. And here is Six of Swords with it. So Thursday's energy means you're moving in the right direction. Continue, because you've got the backing of this beautiful Temperance. Continue moving forward. You've got the experience and the ability, and you're going in the right direction. That's what this Six of Swords means. Moving in the right direction. So, Thursday's great. Wednesday and Thursday. Tuesday's great too. You just got, you're like, it's in your own head. You're in your own head too much on Tuesday. Friday. Speaking of being in your own head, so this is where we take it to the next level and we start to try to jump to conclusions. Understand that these swords are still in the air because they're not fully ready to be used. She cannot do anything. She grabs them. They're like a hologram. So you have to understand it is not your move. You have to wait for the universe to make its move, and it's going to. This King of Cups is the authentic gesture of whatever that is. Remember, we started with the Queen. And the Queen is the energy of fertility and new growth. The King is the energy of something showing up fully formed. That's masculine, feminine energy of all suits. When you see the Queen, it is something new. New growth, new inspiration. That's the Queen energy. And we had her at the beginning, and she was the one who was brave enough to take the leap forward. So that's, if y'all saw the cards move, that was me slipping with my elbow over here. This is a silk background, and sometimes I get too excited and jerk the whole thing. It wasn't anything. Sometimes the cards do move, but this time it was me. Sorry. So this is the energy between the King and Queen. You started with the Queen, now you've got the King. So it means let go. This is going to work itself out. You just have to be in a place of receiving, not driving the bus. This is the overanalysis paralysis card. For those of you who don't watch my readings, the Eight of Swords is the energy of overthinking it. Okay? And you have the ultimate inspiration energy here with the Empress. This is absolutely the fertility of all existence. She is the goddess energy of creation. The masculine is the Emperor, who is the fully formed energy. And here's how I came to this summation, because they gave me this energy, this information for what this card means. So when you look at the Queen, it's a hollow wheel. It's not that it's not formed, it's there, the framework is there, but it's not filled in. When you look at the masculine form of the Emperor, it's solid gold. So this is a framework of a new beginning. That indicates that she's going to help you to fulfill that. Okay? So that's perfect to show up with the Two of Cups. And this is being in an energy of flow and like-mindedness joined in divine union. So for some people, it'll mean a divine relationship. And that's soulmate energy. And you've also got partnership energy, which means you're on the same frequency, you see eye to eye, and you're both working toward the same goal. And for some of you, it'll be your higher self. So the partnership you're having is with your soul, and your soul is assisting and guiding you forward in the best possible way. So for the week, I don't think we could have asked for anything better. It's an amazing energy as we move through. And allow yourself to be patient as all the pieces get into place. Trust the universe, and the knowledge will come as you stay in the flow, and allow yourself to keep yourself in a place where you can be a conduit. Because when you're too tired, you can't connect as easily. When you're hungry, when you're in a place of negativity or fear, any of that will throw off the connection. It won't stop what you're doing. It'll just slow it down tremendously. So, there's that. Now, for those of you who want to know about the cards here, pre-night is the energy of trust, and we'll talk about that real quick. I am going to reduce the amount of meditations that I do in these readings, because I do them for the members, and you can join if you want to do the meditations, but it makes this reading way too long, and I just want to be able to focus on the week's energy. And we have pre-night is an opaque green with some white, and it is a soft and gentle energy with its pale healing hues that allow deep opening and healing on many levels. The healing vibration of the color green and the medicine of pre-night encourages you to open your heart, where you find a deeper place of trust for yourself and others. It gently soothes the wounds related to trust issues, dropping deeply into the heart to connect to your own inner wisdom and strength, and allowing you to trust in the flow of the divine universe. Well, isn't that perfect that it's right there with the flow? The deep connection of the heart to Mother Earth, it heals the deep inner realms of your heart, supports in rebuilding trust in a relationship, encourages you to believe in yourself and your dreams, and it activates the wisdom of the heart and mind. So these cards are very much flowing together with the rest of the reading. That's why I use the clarifiers and the beautiful oracle cards, because it's so amazing how they move in the same energy. So now we have the Fruit of Life, which is card number 14. I am ready to expand my knowledge of life and that which has been hidden behind the veil. This card has appeared today as you are searching for answers to questions you need to find. Your longing for knowledge has started to awaken deep within your mental and spiritual core. You are ready to take the leap of faith that is now wanting to show you that there is more to this world than meets the eye. It is time to start searching for that soul course or teacher to help you expand your knowledge. You will also find yourself starting to seek out more like-minded people who are in the same wavelength energetically. That's exactly what this is down here, is that birth of this open energy for you now to move forward. When we remove the 2 outer concentric circles from the flower of life, another 6 full circles complete the partial arcs. That's the silver ones. When this occurs, we are left with a pattern called the Fruit of Life. It is named because it is said to contain the blueprint of all creation, from atomic to molecular structure. From atomic and molecular structure, it is all life forms in existence. It sets up the platform of Metatron's cube, which contains the platonic solids and are the building blocks of the entire universe. So, there you have it. And we will do a small meditation, just one round of it, so y'all won't have to sit here forever. And we're going to bring in trust and divine knowledge. So we're going to trust divine knowledge, and that's going to be the pretense of our meditation. Being in a place of openness and trusting that divine knowledge is continuously available to us, and to help us grow forward, we have to be in a place of trust and open energy. Even when what we see is different from what we're trying to manifest, we have to trust that our urge or our heart's urging of manifestation for something is more powerful than our fear or doubt. Okay? Here we go. Breathing in beautiful white divine light directly into your crown chakra. Inhale. Opening the crown chakra with the beautiful white light, casting it out in all directions, clearing all blockages, removing all deposits of self-doubt and fear, removing all disconnection as we reconnect to Source through the gateway of our crown chakra. As the communication is allowed to flow 100% accurately, we can now pour this energy down into the top of our head, opening the pineal gland and the third eye, as we allow these beautiful instruments of information and communication to open to all visual, audible, and downloads of knowledge, as Divine blesses us with all information as we need to know it exactly at the right time. We receive this information with an open heart and know that it is meant for our highest good. We are unafraid of all that the universe bestows upon us, for it is to allow us to move further in this life than we can in our human form. Moving now into your throat chakra, allowing and activating your throat chakra to make your voice the tool of manifestation. As you awaken to your ability to manifest through your own words, they take your thoughts and send them out vibrationally to create whatever comes back, and that is on you to keep the energy flowing in the most positive direction, as you have the capability to speak either positively or negatively. As you become more aware of the return of the fruits that you send out through your own voice and your own thoughts, you will be able to nurture and create an abundant life in the way that you best feel your heart resonates with it. When you speak your heart's truth and you stand in your power, you cannot be stopped. No matter what anyone else thinks, no matter what anyone else's opinion is, your perception and your ability to send this energy out trumps anybody else's denial or fear of what you are capable of. You have the power to create abundance and blessings in your life and the lives of all those around you. Use it in the most positive way possible, for what you speak will return bearing fruit of positive or negative, however you send it out. Moving now into the heart chakra, allowing the heart chakra to fully open in divine light as we allow ourselves to stand in the glory of the beautiful, divine, creative source energy. As we release all fear, all anxiety, all doubt, all shame, all negativity and anger, we release all unforgiveness, and we release all that no longer serves us, removing all illness and disease and disharmony. Our heart opens out as a beautiful, wonderful open orb of light that protects ourselves and the people around us through the love and light of our divine, beautiful source energy. As we stand in the light, no shadow can be cast upon us, for we are fully activated. With every beat of our heart, every cell in our body is brought to its highest frequency, and we are now in source energy. It is our divine right to be here, and we inspire others with our light. Moving now into the solar plexus chakra, opening the solar plexus with the brilliant energy of divine vitality. As we stand in our strength and our ability to persevere all things, we have no fear, and we move forward in divine light, knowing that we are fully capable of accomplishing all tasks, and we shall vanquish all obstacles, for we are tenacious. Moving now into the energy of our creative sacral chakra, opening the divine connection to Source as we allow ourselves to co-create with the universe, leaving a legacy of assistance and beautiful encouragement to all who ever have an idea that they must bring into this world. The legacy of yours becomes the legacy of all. As we move forward, all is valid. Moving now into the energy of the root chakra, sending the energy of the root chakra down to the core of Mother Gaia. As we release all residual energy within our physical body, we allow it to move into the molten center and be purified and cleansed through all the frequencies, now brought back to their highest vibration. As we exhale divine love, divine healing, divine hope, peace, joy, happiness, and abundance. As a crown chakra, we send the energy out as a beautiful fountain of white light to all. Exhaling now through your crown chakra. Many blessings to you all, my dear friends. Have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. Namaste.